Y'all, welcome back to my channel, Catching Up with Krista B. And today, as you can see what the title says, I'm going to give y'all some tips about traveling on Carnival Cruise. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you comment and turn on your notifications so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. But I'm not going to talk too much, so let's just get right into this video. So I have my notepad right here and I wrote down some stuff that I felt like people should know, because when I went on my cruise, nobody kind of told me nothing. I learned these things through YouTube and like TikTok and stuff like that. So I wanted to get on here and shoot a video. As of right now, I've been on 3 cruises and I have 3 more booked for this year. So as you can see, your girl like cruising. But I'm not gonna waste y'all time. Let me just get right into these tips. So tip number 1 is to make sure that you are vaccinated. That's the first thing. Make sure you're vaccinated and to have your booster shot. Those are the most important things that you need to have, because you cannot go on a cruise without being vaccinated. So that's number 1. Number 2 is make sure you download the Carnival Hub app. That app will really help you throughout your whole cruise experience. That's where you're going to put in your passport information. That's where you're going to put your COVID information in from your vaccination shot. You just need to download the Carnival Hub app. And the third thing, make sure you print out your boarding pass and luggage tags before taking your cruise, because at some ports they don't care. You can just show it on your phone. Some be like, oh, you didn't print it out. Just print it out to be on the safe side. That happened to me. So yeah. The fourth thing, try to fly out the day before. I haven't really had any bad experience with flying the day of, but one particular time, my flight was delayed because of the weather in Houston. But other than that, we normally take the red-eye flight the day of, and we're there way before it's time for our check-in time. So if you have like a 5 o'clock flight leaving from your hometown going to whatever port, just catch that flight the day of versus having to spend money and stay at a hotel and all that type of stuff. So yeah. The 6th thing, bring some snacks. Nobody told me this when we went on our cruise, but pack you some snacks, because when I was on a cruise, don't get me wrong, they have variety stuff at the buffet for its desserts, but I wanted some Oreos, I wanted hot Cheetos, I wanted Starbursts, I wanted Skittles, I wanted Tread Mix, I wanted pickles. Bring some snacks. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, and if you drink soda, each person can bring a 12-pack of soda. So 2 people can bring 1 case of soda each, and y'all also can bring 1 bottle of wine each as well too. And another thing that I brought on this last cruise was my own coffee creamer. Not saying that theirs are nasty, but I like my coffee with no sugar, so I tend to buy flavor creamer. So I brought my own coffee creamer, and then I also brought picante sauce. Like if you're from Texas, you know what picante sauce is. And I love picante sauce on my omelet, and I eat an omelet like almost every day on a cruise. So I had to make sure I brought my own picante sauce and coffee creamer. The 7th thing, make sure you pick your cabin in the middle of the boat. So I've been cruising 3 times already, and we stayed on the Riviera deck, so that's the lower deck, but we always get our room in the middle, so we typically don't really feel no type of motion from the ship, I'm sorry. So if you're not like platinum, or you're not up there where you can like get that type of room, the pricing or whatever, you can stay at the lower level. Just go ahead and get the middle. Pay the little extra. Sometimes it's $4, sometimes it's $6, sometimes it's $10. Just pay that and get in the middle of the boat. I'm telling you, you get to the front, you get to the back, your line to get seasick. But if you're in the middle, you're good. Number 8, when you download the Carnival Hub app, it's going to give you an option where you can pick the time that you want to check in. So if you know you're the type of person that's not platinum or something like that, pick the time about between 1 and 1:30, because typically the rooms are not available. Your cabin is not available until like 1:15, 1:30. So I figured that out. Nobody told me that. I figured that out from our second cruise, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I pick my check-in time to be 1:31, 1:15, 1:30, something like that. Then that way when I get on the boat, they don't have to check my luggage in. I could just take my luggage with me and take it straight to my room, freshen up, and then go to get something to eat and go to the deck party, the sail away party. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you you know, you get like a late check-in, just take your luggage. You don't have to let them check it in or whatever. Another tip is bring something to put on your door. Nobody told me this. Bring something to put on your door, so that way if you get lost or the person that you with, y'all go your separate ways on the boat, it's easy for that person to identify where y'all room at. So like when we just went, it was like Easter weekend, so I bought like a cute little door thing from Michael's and a magnet and put it on the door, because it was my mama's first cruise and I didn't know if she was gonna want to go back to the room by herself. So I wanted to put something on the door to let her know that this was the right room. But not only that, a lot of people like to decorate their rooms anyway, like birthdays and anniversaries and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, like to bring something so you can know exactly where your room is, because you can get lost. I'm gonna just say that you can get lost. So bring you something to identify your room besides the room number. Another thing that I learned on my second cruise was to bring a fan. For some odd reason, in the middle of the night on Carnival, it seemed like they cut the air off. And you be sweating for like, feel like an hour. It may be like 30, 45 minutes, but yeah, we be hot. And this second cruise we went on, we was like hot every night. It was like every night. So this third cruise, my mama brought us a fan. So if you got you a fan, bring it, because you definitely gonna need it, because for some odd reason, it get hot in the middle of the night. Bring you a fan. I promise you, you're gonna be all right. Bring you a extension cord or something like that, because some of the plugs in some of the rooms, the cabins, are not directly by the bed. So some are on the vanity, that's the only plug outlet. So bring something if you want to like lay in the bed and be on your phone, if they don't have a plug right by your phone or outlet by your phone, by the bed. So bring you something, a cord, so that way you can charge your phone up and be in your bed at the same time. Also, bring you some Lysol wipes, some Clorox wipes to make sure you wipe everything down. Not that Carnival don't keep the rooms clean, but you still want to clean up behind them, because once you get off that ship, a couple of hours later, they clean it up. Well, they clean up right when you get off, because some other people are going to be boarding that ship like a couple of hours later. So make sure you bring some Lysol wipes and Clorox. I normally just bring this with me. It's still kind of full, but yeah, you could just pick, you know, spray stuff down and you good to go. Bring a candle. Nobody told me that. So for some odd reason, some of these rooms give me like a old smell kind of vibey type. So my sister went on a cruise and she was like, yeah, I always bring a candle and burn. So I knew that, but not from like YouTube or something like that. My sister told me. So every time I go, I always go to Michael's or Walmart, and I just bought a little small candles, and I always bring one of them to keep the room smelling good. And yeah, another thing is bring your own beach towel. Bring your own beach towel. Don't get me wrong, Carnival give you towels, but who wants to be responsible for a towel? I don't want to go return this towel when I'm done. What if I've been drinking too much and I just need to carry them back to the room? I don't want to go stop and take the towel. So I always bring my own beach towel. I bring it when I'm laying on the deck. I bring it when I'm getting off the boat to go to the beach. I always bring my own beach towel. Another thing is, with the Carnival Hub app, why it's so important to have it is because you can check in for your dining room for dinner. You can check in for the C-Day brunch. You can see everything that's going on the boat every day. You can see the menus for the C-Day brunch, for dinner. It's just that Carnival Hub app is life. My first cruise, I didn't know nothing about no Carnival Hub app. But, baby, once I got back and we experienced the experience we had on Carnival, I was like, yeah, we knew we was going back. And, baby, your girl was like researching, and I feel like every time I go, I learn more and more. So that's why I'm on here to share it. And yeah, then let me see what else I can tell y'all. It's another good tip. I'll bring you some tennis shoes, because if you go do excursions, sometimes you probably can't wear like sandals or something like that. I always bring you a pair of tennis shoes. It don't gotta be like a new pair of tennis shoes. Just bring you some comfortable tennis shoes, because you never know with these excursions. If you're gonna have to wear tennis shoes, take your shoes off, or whatever the case may be, bring you some tennis shoes. And another thing, you don't even have to do excursions when you go on these cruises. We haven't never been on an excursion, not because we can't afford them. We just don't go because it's not like a big deal to us, I guess. Like my boyfriend, he loves to jet ski, so if they have jet skiing, he'll jet ski. Me, I just want to lay on the beach, have me a drink, and listen to my music. And that brings me to another tip. Do not forget your speaker. When I say that is life, baby, download your music before you come. Bring your speaker, because when you land on the Serenity side, the adult side, baby, you could just have your music playing. You can order you a drink and just lay back and relax, and it just gets you in the mood. Even when you get ready to go to the club, like you could be playing music. You know how you get ready to turn up at home and you want to listen to some music? That's how it is on a Carnival ship. Bring your little music to get you in the mood. But yeah, another thing is, I think it's gonna be my last tip. Another thing is to be very, very open-minded to being around a lot of people that's not the same race as you, that's not the same gender as you, a lot of kids. Be open-minded to being around a variety of different people. If you know you're not like a people person or something like that, it's kind of hard for you to cruise, because it's just a bunch of people that's on the ship, that's vacating, that's just on vacation. Nobody is here to like get into it. Nobody here to be mean. Nobody's here to be rude. Everybody's just basically on here trying to have a good time and relax. So keep that in mind. So y'all, I hope these tips helped y'all plan for y'all cruise or for y'all next cruise. Or if you've already been cruising and you didn't know some of this stuff, I'm like so excited that I can share this information with y'all. But if you have any questions, any tips you can give to me for my next cruise, please leave it down below, and I will read your comments. I will get back with you, and I'll try to make another video talking to y'all about my experience on each one of the Carnival ships that I've been on so far. So if you're looking to go on a Carnival cruise and you want to know something about a Pacific ship, I might have been on there already. So make sure you stay tuned into my videos, like, comment, and make sure you turn your notification bell so you won't miss my videos. So thank y'all guys for watching my video. See you next time. Peace.